exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson. Look, Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. They ring the bell, and here we go. Ooh, he ate that right hand. Missing with that jab. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
No rest for the weary. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. I promise you, all three. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice punch. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Missing with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
threw the hook, didn't land. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
It's just a scratch.
There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Don't worry about it, that's nothing.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Exclusively going to the head. Let's see if that pays dividends. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
That's nothing. We'll sort that out when you get back to the corner.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same cap...
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the...
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.